Howdy, Rachel here, and another edition of Books Read and Acquired, coming your way on a Sunday. Ooh, different. Yeah, couldn't make a video yesterday because I was in Coventry all day, doing awesome things and watching Hunger Games, which was freaking amazeballs. Like, probably hands down one of the best sort of book to film adaptations that I've seen pretty much ever, I think. Yeah, I'd go so far. Yeah. But yeah, serious book acquisition week. Although I can at least say I bought only half of them. The rest were gifts from the lovely, lovely Jess. And she really did spoil me this time. Loads. But I shall show you these. Hold on. Yeah. Right. The first one is an ALC that she got of Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendall Blake. I started reading this on the train home because she told me I had to. And it's freaking amazing. I mean, I love supernatural and all the ghost hunting kind of stuff like that, and this was just pretty awesome. And male protagonist, been a while since had a good run like Cass, and really looking forward to see what this is going to give me another book, because Anna is also a really interesting character for all she's a murderous, bloodthirsty ghost. And weirdly, I like the kind of cover with the ALC cover with all the reviews sort of all over it, rather than the actual cover. I mean, sort of showing there. Pretty cool and creepy, but really I like all the words as well. And another book she's given me is Poison Heart by S.B. Hayes. Sounds kind of creepy as well. This is another ARC for Quercus. I've got a few books by them. Basically, some strange girl Genevieve tries to kind of destroy this girl Katie's life. There's such a guy called Merlin, and I'm resisting the really kind of blonde thing of going, wait, Genevieve, Merlin. I'm sensing a King Arthurish thing, but that's just me being completely jumping to conclusions. I don't know. She also gave me Bunheads by Sophie Flack. It sounds really interesting. It's been a while since I've read a book about ballet, apart from seeing Black Swan years ago. I used to read loads of books about ballet when I was really young. So it's kind of odd. I've suddenly gone, that looks quite good actually, yeah. So hope we might get to that soon. She also gave me a copy of Fall for Anything by Courtney Summers. We've both read sort of Courtney Summers' other two books and really like those in the sort of slightly shocking way that they are. Just really packs a punch and no shitting about with it, really. So, because she's saying now, she's for whether she'd ever get a chance to reread it, she thought she'd give me her copy so I can read it, because I tend to reread things because I read like an insanely quickly fast person, so I have time to reread stuff. She's also given me her ALC of Seraphina by Rachel Hartman. She got this review and she sort of had to have a book breakup with it because she started reading it, wasn't getting on with it, but since it's kind of high fantasy and I read a lot of high fantasy and I basically would marry Tamora Pierce if I could, or marry her books, marry most of the characters in her books actually. So yeah, I'm gonna read and review this for her, and so once I've read it, there'll be a review on Jess's blog, which is Jess Hearts Books. So I've already started, and hopefully I'll read this soon, get this finished soon, and actually be able to write a coherent review, which hasn't happened in a while. The last book she gave me was, I think, is it a duplicate? I'm not sure. She may need to correct me. But yeah, Fever. Oh, by Lauren Stefano. I was going to buy a copy of Wither yesterday, but I'd already read that, so there's other books that I need to buy. But yeah, I have this. Yeah, it's kind of creepy, the cover. She looks stoned out of her mind, but still, another pretty dress. And now to the books that I bought. I spent probably quite a lot of money, but I saved quite a lot of money as well because I was buying at half price in Smiths, and I had about £12 worth of gift cards that I used as well. But yeah, what we got from W.H. Smiths. as I should. Dance with Dragons, Dreams and Dust, Dance with Dragons After the Feast. Although I got instantly terrified by reading the sort of thing about chronology at the start of this, going, oh god, it runs alongside Feast of Crows? What? But yeah, apparently this sort of, all the events in this are going alongside Feast of Crows, and then this is where everyone kind of gets back together afterwards, maybe? I'm going to need not only a map, but a timeline, and a list of who's dead and who's not, because I swear I saw someone mentioned in here that I thought was dead about 2 books ago. So, very, very worried now. Yeah. Next, I've got Death Cure by James Dashner. I love this series, and I just love the covers that Chicken House do for this series as well. I mean, the American one's pretty cool, but I really like these. So yeah, I saw that in Waterstones and just grabbed it. And hopefully I'll get around to reading it soonish. Although I haven't really done much dystopia recently apart from rereading Hunger Games. Calling by Kelly Armstrong. I really loved The Gathering. It's been a while since I read it, so I may have to reread it first before I read this. Because, yeah, my brain forgets these things after cramming so many other books in there. Excuse me. It's pretty in blue. I wonder what the next colour will be. Maybe like purple or something. I always like purple. And on sort of recommendation by Jess, or more the fact that she grabbed it off the shelf and put it in my hands and said, you must have this. All These Things I've Done by Gabrielle Zevin. I feel like both of her other books, and I really love her sort of contempt Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac. This is like a sort of futuristic dystopia, things like caffeine's illegal. Man, I would be such an outlaw in this book because I live off caffeine, and it's a really sort of cool, funky cover as well. So looking forward to that. This is another kind of you must read this or else kind of recommendation. The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. It took me actually to been seeing this cover and then sort of realising afterwards, wait, there's a guy wrapped around her. Had a really kind of faceplant moment in Waterstones with Jess, going, oh right. Yeah, but apparently that's amazing, and I need to read it really soon. And the last one, Pandemonium by Lorna. I probably need to reread Delirium as well because I read that way back in 2010, but Jess has recently reviewed it on her blog and says it was pretty much amazing. So yeah, at least it got a hardcover, but the covers just aren't going to match. But whatever. Pretty cool cover though. I like this sort of much better than the sort of faces. Faces look very weird. Don't get that. So yeah, that's like all the books I bought. Bought a lot of. Bought 7 books and acquired. Sort of got given 7 and also had 1 returned to me. Just and I lent her the Vespertine ages ago, and she hasn't got around to reading it, so she gave it back to me so I can keep it safe. So yeah. And quick run through of what I've read in the past week. Obviously, I finished Anna Dressed in Blood. Totally blanked on the name there. Anna Dressed in Blood. I finished that yesterday. Unraveling Isabel by Eileen Cook, which I showed in last time's video. I reread Princess Ben by Catherine Gilbert Murdoch because I really like that story. It's a really sort of fun, sort of fancy, kind of princessy-esque. Well, not quite princess because Princess Ben's not much of a princess, but yeah, read that. Reread Daughter Broken Bone, which actually was the 50th book I read this year. So yeah, I'm on 53 books so far this year. And also read The Spellbook of Listen Taylor by Jackie Moriarty. It's like kind of the one that's not with the Ashfield book, Ash and Brookfield, like the 4. It's just kind of bizarre, very kind of kooky and off kilter. Sort of finished it like really late at night and one sort of sat there going, what just happened? I don't know. So yeah, that one's a bit of a head scratcher. And I also read Perception by Kim Harrington and Department 19 by Will Hill, which was pretty awesome. Been a while since been good gritty Brit-based kind of vampire novel. So yeah, and this video is now super long because of all the books I've been showing, and I just hope the sound's not bad because I've been talking quite low. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get on my cup of tea and perhaps watch some DVDs. I did buy actually Game of Thrones. Oh my god, this is gonna be insane. But yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.